Hello, just reacting to this news that eBay have increased the promoted listings rate from the minimum rate from 1% to 2%. I think when this promoted listings model was first introduced, eBay were recommending a percentage depending on your category and the product that you're selling, and typically it could be anything from like 6 to 12%. I experimented very early on, and I realized that there's no need to offer 15%. And I very soon realized actually that 1% was the optimum uh, percentage to pay. And consequently, I've been on 1% for quite some time. Never really found that offering more than 1% resulted in increased sales, no matter how much I tried. It just didn't seem to work. So I've been quite happily promoting 80% of my listings on 1%. And just to put it into perspective, I promote 80% of my listings on 1%. 20% of my sales come from promoted listings, and 80% of my sales come from organic listings. And the reason for that is obviously I don't promote listings where I've got unique products, where I've got no competition. And consequently, most of my profit, most of my sales, 80% in fact, comes from non-promoted listings. However, the way I look at it is that those 80% of listings which I do promote provide me 20% of my sales, and probably 10-15% of my profit pays all my eBay fees. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. So it's worth doing it. And so it's been fine, really. My promoted listing fees come to UK. I'm a UK seller, so pay in British pounds. Only about 22, £25 a month on that 1%. I suppose that means that in my promoted listing sales are about £2,500 a month. And my eBay seller fees are about 1,200 a month. So, I'm kind of almost paying my fees with those listings. They're my weakest listings. They provide the least profit, and obviously I've got the most amount of competition on them. But those sales are useful for paying the eBay fees, and I wouldn't want to lose them. So what about this news that it's now 2%, not 1%? Well, eBay were bound to do it sooner or later. They realize that most sellers now have twigged that you only need to pay 1%. You don't need to pay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%. And paying 15% is just suicidal, frankly, and money out of your pocket into eBay's pockets. And bear in mind, at 15%, it's not like, if you sell an item for, say, £100, it's not just that it's £15, it's probably 50% of the profit you make on the item. So it's just silly. It's just silly to do it. 1% is bearable. 2% is less bearable, but it's doable and livable. And my view is that I will probably be a bit more selective on promoted listings and maybe have a look through and see if I can weed some out. But I will be continuing. I will be increasing my rate to 2%. Otherwise, those listings won't be promoted. And I probably don't want to take the risk that I'm going to lose those sales. All right, the odds are that in reality, if I'm not doing the promoted listings, I might lose um, maybe, I don't know, 5% of my sales, let's say, but I'd rather not lose those 5% at the moment anyway. So I will move to 2%. And to pay for it, I'm going to increase my shipping costs marginally, by sort of 10, 15 pence a listing, over 200 listings, over 200 sales in a month will pay for the increase. So I won't be paying. eBay buyers will be paying. Prices will be higher on eBay and will be less competitive against Amazon. So well done, eBay. All you're doing is pushing up prices for the consumer. You're going to make yourself less competitive. There'll be less buyers and less views. So bravo, good move. What you should be doing is making the site more competitive, not less competitive. But frankly, my products I've got nowhere else to sell. I sell watch parts, and Amazon's a dead duck for watch parts. My website produces virtually no sales. All the buyers go to eBay because that's where all the sellers are. So, and they like the buying format. That's where the marketplace is. I'm experimenting now with Facebook. I'm going to start listing on Facebook to see if that can bring any sales, because I don't like having all my eggs in one basket. But anyway, so my advice is, um, try and offset the increased cost of 1% by maybe increasing some prices where you can. And I'm doing that all the time. And shipping costs. I used to do free shipping across the board. And guess what I did? On one category that I sell, watch straps, I'm going to do a video about this actually. I was doing free shipping. Well, I decided to introduce a £1.50 shipping charge. And guess what happened? Did I lose any sales? No. But I gained about £200 in revenue per month, because I sell about maybe 150 or so watch strap orders a month, and suddenly people didn't seem to notice. They're paying now £1.50 for shipping, whereas they were getting free shipping before, and I didn't notice any drop in sales, and yet I've got that extra revenue. I'm now going to introduce £1.50 shipping charge on some of my other products and see what happens. And I mean, we've got to increase our prices where we can to the absolute maximum hilt that the market will take. That's what all businesses do. That's what eBay are doing. That's why they've increased by 2%. Soon they'll be up to 3%, then 4. Every year it will go up 1%. So as they have been doing, they reduced the top rated seller discount from 20% to pathetic 10 or 5%, and they make you jump through hoops. So you've got to do likewise. You've got to try and push your prices up where you can, because that's the only way to survive. So anyway, I've had my say. Let me know if you've got any comments on that, and look forward to seeing you again soon.